was for some reason really high.
All right.
I think it went down.
I'm gonna record this POV and record this video. I'm gonna put the title, but I'm gonna record this video. Sprite's POV. I don't know how long this game is, but I'll see what you got. See what you got from me today. This is so far starting off. Wait, is my volume up? Sorry, volume up. Okay, so starting off right now. Good camera angle, decent camera angle. What I like to do is I like to set it like all the way out, like all the way out, like when I'm facing I'm facing the ground. I'm not even looking at the wide receivers because there's no point. I'm playing O-line. I'm not playing fucking fold right or whatever. I'm playing O-line, so like the only thing I need to do is just block the D, literally. So I like to play face down, mainly because looking down up it just gives you more FPS, so more better performance. It's preference too, but I like to look at my arms whenever I block the DE. It just helps me time better, and it just feels more I've been doing it for too long. It just feels more comfortable facing down, like a bird's eye hawk view. So yeah, but this is not a bad camera angle. Most people just they kind of do it. They kind of have this like face forward type of camera angle. I don't really understand that because you don't really vision the QB. The QB's not even in your vision, and you're just looking at the DE and you don't even know if the other DE is going inside. So, but decent camera angle so far. That's what I'm looking at right now. Good. I like how you're. Here's one thing I'll say about you. I like how you're standing there. I like how you're eating. I like how you're eating the opposing blocks. And you're not just overextending. I like how you're just not right here. You're just overstimulating your angle. You're one step at a time. One step at a time. But I can tell you wanted to switch. The QB probably didn't. So in advance, you should probably let him know that I'm planning to switch here, or at least jump to get his attention, because this is a good switch. The QB didn't read it. You'll probably get sacked here, or he'll probably take the video line right here. Okay, at this point, you blocked him. He pushes you back. This should be a switch. Your next movement should be right here, right here. Next movement. Okay, this is a questionable tight lane because two reasons. We're not even 20 minutes. We're not even 20 seconds in. There's two reasons. Your angle at this point is too narrow. It should be right here. It should be where his chest usually is, because that's where you'll get the hitbox more off of him. If you're gonna get a tight lane, get it right over here. Don't overextend immediately because you're just gonna mess up that way. Make sure you face it right, almost perfectly at the center, not right over there. So, because that's what made him walk all through you. Just what made him walk through you. But I think he recovered at the same time. You probably could have shift spammed a couple more times and you could have got it off. But I think he already let go of the ball at that time. That's a decent throw, actually.
Yeah, Tim's honestly really good. It's I have re-kit on the VC, so it's really my quarterback can't really do it. Yeah,
it's fun. No. Okay. One thing I always do is I always try to move to the position, to the opposing position immediately. I always try to out battle my enemy. I try to out battle my DE when all I need to do is just think like them. I play the same position as them, and yet I don't do the same thing as them. So I think like a DE. What would be the best way if my O-line's going all the way outside immediately? What would be the best way to capture? What would be the best way to get a possibly 15 to 16 yard sack, or at least push the quarterback back? Deceive them and make them think that I'm going to go inside. Make them think I'm going to go outside again, but secretly go inside so I can catch him off guard. It's literally just mind games. The way he played it out was he knew you were going to go outside again because you kept positioning yourself outside again. So here's what I want you to do next time. Think like a DE. Next time, don't think how to win the battle. Think how to outsmart them. not every battle, like not every like 1v1 with the DE doesn't have to end in a lane. Like just a simple just a simple process in your mind that makes you think like I don't really need to win the battle if my QB's not pressured at all. Because the goal is to get the QB the best possible spot he can be, not to get a lane off. So get the ego filled mindset out the way that you need a lane every time in order to be a good O-line. You don't. You just need to be a good pocket presence. Like you just need to be good at sensing pocket presence and stuff. You need to read what your QB wants to. Not every sure lanes and switches are pretty cool, but I mean all the fundamentals said, like if your QB doesn't take it, there's no point in learning it. I mean, labs don't really do anything besides mimicking the fundamentals that I show you. It actually comes between learning what the QB wants, adapting what the QB wants, and adapting yourself. So what I mean by this is, right here, when you overextended, he already knew the battle was over. You just needed to stop here. You're blocking nowhere. He's moving to you, and you're moving away from him. That's basically what I'm seeing right now. And you recovered a little bit, but overall the play was determining his favor if he held the ball longer. The play was in his favor. So that's what I'll tell you right now. The play was in his favor. I think he lied there, but
I'm so sorry about the flicking, by the way.
I don't really care. Okay, good angles. Nothing really wrong here. He took a good run. The other D held his own too, so nothing here.
Hey, I thought Gunner was like good at DE. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was like way better.
He's okay. He's not really like he's not the worst, but he's kind of bad. I can't even lie. He just brainly go inside and use like dumb angles. He keeps one angle. Good switch. He didn't follow it though, but good switch. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Good.
I got lazy.
Good patience. Good patience. I love this. I love how you didn't instantly go to him. I love how you waited a little bit until they keep until the extent. Usually, what DEs do is if they get a lane, they instinctively go for the next read. I love how you stayed there, just in case he did that. A lot of people don't do that. That's really small. A lot of people don't do that. Questionable throw, but yeah.
Yeah, that's his only bad play of the game. Tim's honestly really good, but we're not here for Tim.
Yeah, but nothing on you. Good patience there. Nothing really much on you. It's just a bad throw by QB.
By the way, we do IHOP a bit, so you might see me a little bit at tight end. I think I did tight end here. Never mind.
Questionable throw. Is that Falcon?
Don't know who that is.
CR7. I just assumed I was Falcon.
Oh, it's crazy story. That game he got caught cheating, dude. We were supposed to be FFL, but Snickerball and Vol said he didn't really impact the game. It was crazy because we didn't know he was cheating. He had what's it called? He was doing a big head thing, which you get a bigger boost.
Okay, here. Alright. Good angle, good D angle. Good masking, anticipating the opponent. Questionable inside. I can't tell if you're just bored or going for inside. Typically, those kind of inside sheds don't work ever. I don't think an instance where they ever work unless you're hitbox reliant or relying on something to assist you in going through somebody with this. But primarily, if you have a good hitbox, almost never inside shed. I highly recommend push-offs. Literally, if you have good ping, if you have good latency, consider good latency. You can get you can get abused easily, you can get held easily. You're not really much of a phase type of guy. Highly recommend push-offs because they actually produce results and they actually take skill to learn, and they actually require you to time blocks, which is a requirement in this game. So, you should have angled yourself a lot more to the outside because he's blocking you straight, So it would be more optimal for you to go outside because that's out of his reach. And that also prevents the QB from going up to LLS in time too. So over here is just you're being hungry for a second. You're kind of getting laned a lot easier that way too. So right here he had a free lane, but oh, good push off. So he actually did what I said. Hold on. It's kind of luck though. You kind of pushed off like at the nick of time. Not really much. Not because you kind of spammed your block a little bit. So you didn't really tell where. Every time you blocked was just like I didn't see an instance where you stopped blocking. You actually timed it. So learn how to. It's kind of luck. So I mean, good shed, but I advise you to time your blocks so you can get that more consistently.
So like, what is time and blocks like? Is it like?
So like right here. Let me. Okay, yeah, yes. Let me show you. So when you shed him right here, you should stop blocking because like unless you spam blocking too, that would be the only thing. Right here, you can see my mouse, right? I don't have to.
I can.
Okay, so right here. Take his shoulder off right here. Like you don't have to. Not every shed has to be like you have to move away from him. Sometimes you just have to go around him. Like take advantage of his hitbox. Like the hitbox is not entirely unabusable. Like over here, you could take apart the shoulder and bounce off of it, and then he wouldn't be able to recover. He would, of course, he could take an initiative and take a split. But if your tight end gets off, what the hell is he gonna do? And if you're fast enough, you can guard the split and you have to land at the same time. So right here, perfect instance to push off right here. Another inside shoulder, easy to push off of. Outside shoulder, you can do that if you really want to play it safe and get like the QB like pushback and stuff. So right here, I would push off like right now, this is honestly luck. I'd push off already by now because I understand that he's blocking, so that means that it's a perfect instance for me to push off. Usually I do a spin off. I should have showed a spin off.
What is a spin off? Is it where like I spin my ankle?
Yeah. I'll show you later. I'll show you later after this video. But usually, like I would spin off. Like I'd take a spin off and actually like proceed with the shed. So instead, like right here, that was just basically just luck because you both spammed your blocks. So that means like either he was gonna hold you or he was gonna get off of you. So I guess luck was on your side that play, and that was just a good throw.
Punch about dying Q in the background too. They were spamming some interesting things.
Good shed, good anticipation, good pressure. Nothing really much to say here.
Wait, I got a question. Go back to that. Let me show you something when he mid-splitted it. I got told that I should have played on the outside because like QBs will never actually take the mid-split, and if they do,
you could have just like I don't know. Some QBs like are weird and actually just like they don't actually like take it like this and then they just walk over there. I don't know who does that. You could have played the outside a little bit more. Nothing really much on you. The QB was pressured and he had to throw something immediately. Like right there, you should have been there like 0.3 second like earlier, because like he's already pushed back and your D partner has it anyway. So I mean, what could kill by already being in there? So I mean, I'm not gonna critique it that hard because I mean you did a good job containing it and you did a good job getting off the tight end. So I mean, not really much more to like say. I mean, you did fine there. I didn't really want to critique it that bad. Predictable shed right here. This is what you messed up on. Look, pay attention to him. Pay attention to him. He's not blocking you at all. Look at him. He's not blocking you. He's not even moving to you. He's just walking around. This is what he wanted to do. This is what he wants you to do. That's how they get you. That's how read what the center does before you act on something. Look, by the time the play height, you're already in shift and blocking, and he hasn't took. This is a term called masking. This is what I was referring to. What centers would I don't know normally, but sometimes they do. Is sometimes if you're a good center, normally you'd see someone like not hold a block are like not being shift or like not doing anything at all and just walk around. Like some good centers I know do that. This is exactly what they want you to do, and you fall for it like most of the time because you're assuming like they're just giving you the free inside. No, they're setting up their angle and waiting for you to bite in. So with that being said, you just gave him like the free out and you're held, so you can't really do anything else. And Akashi's just sitting in the pocket, ready to do whatever he wants. It's a good body. But yeah, read what the center does. Be aware. Don't just mindlessly go inside and expecting it to work.
So like if you just like what's it called? By the way, I don't usually play this inside at tight end. I mean DU against the tight end, but he's pretty ass, so it's like, fuck.
This is. You need to practice your angles here. You could have got off of the shoulder right here. If you aimed it like correctly and timed it right, because he's spam blocking. He's spam blocking, so I mean, it really doesn't matter here. But like, for instance, if you wanted to ask me like how you get off the tight end quicker, practice your angles over here. Practice like timing your blocks. Practice pushing off. Again, I'll show you more after this. But like, practice pushing off over here. This is you need to work on this.
So next time I should you see it's like outside shoulder. I should be aiming there.
Okay, this is horrible. Give me a second. Hold on. Right here. If he's committing on you like this with a preset angle, you shouldn't be walking to the QB like this. This is just telling you, and your D partner is all the way back here. This is not optimal. If your D partner is all the way over here, no way to cut this off. There is no way he can cut this off. Look at the space he's at. There is no shot. There is no way he can cut this off. So if you're just blatantly going inside, you're just saying you give up on the play. Right here. Like of course you bite in and you contain last minute, but it's too late because you've already been in the second, like here. Like the moment he switches, you should be over here. You should be over here. Instead you go inside, and then you contain last minute. You cooked yourself over here. This is just lack of reaction time. You need to. I said earlier, you need to be hyper aware of your situations too, because you never know what someone's gonna do when it hits you. I've been in this situation like thousands of times, so I know like at the back of my head whenever someone like with a brain can switch. Like, also just taking into account, look at your other D partner. Like, look at your other D partner. You don't even need to like know when to react. Look at where he's at. What can he do at this moment? If you're over here, you can technically just block this mid split. So the best thing he can do is just go to you, and perfect timing because you're right in his vicinity of reach, which you shouldn't be. So this is just like common traits of the game. He can't do anything. He can't split because he sees you on it. So the smartest decision is to switch to you, and you've been inside when you shouldn't. So just things to know. And ahead of time.
Yeah, I got you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I usually don't butt inside that retardedly, but that play, I was like, I had my cat on the floor, like scratching my legs, and I was trying to get it to stop, and then he switched. But yeah, I see what you mean. I gotta be more hyper aware.
Even then, when you went inside, you didn't really do any sheds either. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. But
Your mic kind of cut out, but it's fine.
you know where like how I got off that tight end, right? Where I just shifted.
Yeah, that's not you. Good pick though. I like that. Good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick. This is a good pick by you, and it gives Akashi less time to throw something good.
Yeah, usually I'm not gonna lie to you. I usually do that like alley-ooping it to Silver because like Silver plays on like 300 ping with a little like I don't know if you know the latency glitch where it's like a really bad VPN with like a Ethernet cable, and then you get like crazy latency. So usually I just like pick him down. He's meant to like sack him right there, and it was like Akashi wasn't taking lane, so I was just playing aggressive, and I just got off.
Okay, right here. Good reaction. We need to work on your push off though. You're spamming your blocks. You're not really utilizing your movement. Like right here, I'd go for a shoulder instantly, and I wouldn't. You're using a lot of movement too. You're kind of leaving yourself wide open. Like you're not really understanding like the position where you're supposed to be at. Like when you move like too much, your angles and push off don't correlate with you. You have to have a balance between movement and stuff. You can't really expect like pushing off and stuff when you're moving around and like keep leaving yourself vulnerable. So like right here, like your partner bails you out, but like your left strand, like you can't really get out of it because you kind of move too much and you kind of let them to you. You're kind of playing like I expected, like you're expecting it to like occur differently. He's playing like he's expecting you to, going inside, mindlessly going inside, like it.
So he's like reading me like a book, just like
Yeah,
dumb stuff.
yeah. He's kind of just like playing. He's kind of just playing a calculated game of chess.
Yeah,
Because he's just like he doesn't have to really do much because you're just letting him do the work for him. That's kind of just the game in general. Like people are so ego filled on getting sacks or getting like stats and stuff. They mindlessly go inside or they use stuff to gain an advantage or to hide their weaknesses to make themselves feel better and get stats, get sacks too. So this game is really just ego like filled with like people that want to feel fulfilled in life and want to have fast satisfaction. I'm not even joking when I say this either. People want to feel satisfied. People want to feel like they're needed by getting 8 to 9 sacks every season, getting 11 to 15 sacks by utilizing third-party applications, and then expecting people to respect them because I got first, second team, third team All Pros. I'm one of the best DEs in the league because I can use a VPN and I can drop 15 sacks a game. Well, let me tell you, sacks do not determine DE skill. Sacks do not determine a DE skill at all either. That's why I created those roles, because people need to be reminded that stats, awards, postseason succession does not mean that you're a good DE. I'll say that with confidence, but it doesn't matter. Right here, good angle here. Good split. Tim just walked into the DE. That wasn't even on you.
Yeah, I know. He got hit. I mean, is there much I can do? I didn't say mid split.
No, you're fine. Tim just ran into it. Sometimes like here's another problem with sacks too. They don't determine an online skill either, because if you let up a couple of sacks, you can't really tell if it's on you or the QB, because the QB sometimes can just walk into, like, I play for Graph, right? I don't think I've played a game where he hasn't like gotten sacked at least once or twice because he runs into the DE. I'm not even joking either.
Yeah.
He kind of if you ever watched his stream, like he literally just runs into the DE sometimes. He can tell you himself. Like me Slacker Young can tell you like himself. Like he literally just runs into the QB. So sacks aren't a good way to determine a blocker's skill, too. So if you ever get in an argument with somebody and they're talking about, bro, you suck, bro, you let up this amount of sacks in a game, just don't listen to them. It's not worth it.
There's like
it's not worth it. Don't listen to people that talk like that. It's not worth it, because people understand that one game doesn't equate to your whole life. Sometimes, like, people understand that and they still say it.
Yeah, these kids are just looking for like something to, like, I don't know, make themselves feel better because somebody don't love them at home or whatever, dude. It's kind of crazy.
Sometimes that's the case. Okay. Oh, you're tired, no man. I thought you were a center. Good angles. I don't know about
Wait,
that.
go back to my tight end angles. Like, is there something I could improve on it? Like, I didn't hit many blocks.
You could have hit a little bit. You could have like one more chip there, but I don't think it matters because he wasn't gonna get sacked anyways.
And I don't know, bro. It was like, this kid Silver, dude. Like, we had a few one games. These kids don't shut up, dude. Like, they're always calling out shit, dude. And this kid Randy Reborn wants to go to play for Graph last second. Like, okay, dude. So fucking annoying.
I don't really pay attention to like people like that. It's fine.
Yeah.
Again, right here. Again, we're here. We're discussing the push off. It needs to work. I'd go more outside because you're going more to his blocks. You're going more to the back, and that's like the last place you want to get a push off of. So if I were you, I'd go for the outside or inside, but like I wouldn't go for the inside because he's already on his way like around you. So I advise mainly go
depends
outside.
on the situation.
Yes, it does heavily. He's pushed back here, so I'm not gonna blame you mainly. But that's
I gave a block and right when I held that lane.
yeah, not really anything much more to say. You did a fine job containing and stuff.
This is a tight end, so I'm going super inside because he's like.
Right here, yeah, that's fine. Decent reaction, but he got you in time, so that's a better reaction than the last thing I saw. So don't beat yourself up too much.
Alright, man. I gotta keep remembering, I can't go way too inside, cause I'm not gonna lie, my confidence is so ass, dude. I'm not used to playing against good D's. It's been
another thing about this game, and people don't really believe me, but it's true. It's mental, and they don't realize it until they actually feel it. Your mental is one of your most important features in this game because it not only determines your mentality, it determines how well you play based on how you feel and based on your confidence level too. So it might prevent you from doing stuff you would normally do, or it might prevent you to do something that you know you shouldn't do, but you do it because you're nervous or you want to get something immediately. Such as playing overly aggressive. I don't stress that enough. People that play overly aggressive, they wonder why. It's mainly because they're nervous, or it's because they think that it's helpful, and they want to get something satisfied out of that. So I don't understand the aggressive tone. People want to get something quick immediately. People want to get the play over immediately. They want to be dominant. O-line is not really a dominant position, in my opinion. It never should have been. I don't think it ever would be, in my eyes. It's not a dominant position because the objective is not to.
Conte play really dominant, aggressive, or am I just?
Yeah. He's kind of Westo, so I'd say he's a little bit reach based. Some of his reach bails him, but he's a good player. I'm not shaming him. I'm friends with him. I play together with him, but I'm just saying sometimes his West reach bails him out a little bit, and he can tell you himself he's West, so sometimes his reach gets a little bit out of hand, and getting off that is kind of tough. So he can tell you himself.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm also West because that game was at 9, but it's 640 for me. But
yeah.
So I'm at 100 ping. I don't VPN. It's just the matter of the ping.
But yeah, I'm just saying though, he's a good player. But I'm saying most of the time when I see him play, sometimes he gets bailed out by reach just by a little bit. But yeah, he's a good player. But I'm saying as though overly aggressive is not it's not optimal for me. I don't believe it's ever should be necessary, unless there's a circumstance where playing overly passive on a D let's say Banis or whatever, or somebody Pob or something like that, when they have really gifted latency, or it just should be obvious that you shouldn't be overly aggressive on them, or anything at all. Sometimes Banis too, you can just be passive on them and you could survive the play without them walking through you. But yeah,
doesn't Banis cheat, dude?
I don't know. I gave up worrying about it, and I don't really think he cheats. I think it's just his latency.
Alright.
Good. I like this. This is a good cutoff. Because even if he gets the lane on him, literally you could just walk all the way over here, and you get the sack. This is your sack. So good. This is good by you. Good by the short. Good C. Good. This is good by you.
I don't know what you think about.
Cut off. This is a good cut off. That should be a sack, but it's whatever.
Yeah, it's just
That's a good spot. Yeah, good job here. I'd say
what do you think
go a little more inside. Continue. Yeah, You played it fine. Never mind. Good job.
What do you think about like me like go back and I'll show you real quick like we're like unshifted like a little bit more back where you can't like hold on like when I blocked Gunner for a second a little bit more back. What do you think about the unshifting?
I don't think this is necessary. I think you should have just contained. I don't think you should have done this. But
I
like,
saw Slack used to do it, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna just see if Slack does it. I'm like,
I don't know. He probably does something different. I don't think he does that immediately though. He probably does it like if he doesn't get off the shed in time. He probably does like a 1 minute like extra minute shed at the same time. So
yeah, right.
yeah, I don't think he does that. I don't think he does like that like exact thing you did.
I fucked up here.
Yeah, you overcommitted over here. You overcommitted on Gunna and you costed your QB to play. At least if you're gonna commit, at least like make like a lane or something. Or if you're gonna call it out.
Supposed to switch there?
Yes.
Wait, can I see like when's a good time that I should switch?
Right here. So if he's faking the split, right here, you should be switching right now. Like you should be switching right now. And if he contains, you should fake switch back to Gunna. Like you shouldn't be focused on him. If he's inside over your closing in, you should already be like you're committing way too hard. And you switched there, but you overthinked it. Committed way too hard, but you had the LOS here, fine.
I'm the tight end here.
Good blocks. Good blocks. Reason. I think I'm gonna do a couple more plays, and then I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna off the recording. I think it's gonna take a little too long.
Yeah. Well, what do I do there? Like the MLB push
right here. Tim completely ran into that. He could have like look at the MLB space and look at the space I'm looking at. Tim could have just walked here and he would have been fine.
Yeah, I also told him like if you're in that
like this is not on you. Like there's nothing else you can do better. You literally set up perfect mid split angle. No, he's biting on here, so there's no way he can actually predict that at all unless he just hurtled over you. But you're already having the block ready. Like there is no shot. Like there is no universe where he gets off that. Tim ran into that. You're not at fault there. You're fine.
Alright. I told him that you can take the mid spin and like even if the MLB does triple there, you have your check down because he's liable for that.
Right here. Okay, so here he takes it. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Thankfully.
He takes it. And you have the wraparound too. And you have the extra split too, because I don't know where that guy went.
Yeah, Gunna, like, he went to go grab the fucking check down. Shitter, dude. The tight end here.
Okay. Nothing real much to say about you. Okay, that guy sucks.
Yeah. Like 10 degrees in my room, how cold is that? Someone was telling me to check my chat, so I was like, my bad for the angle.
Fine. Good angles anyways. Decent. Is that it?
Yeah, the wide receiver ran a comeback.
Alright, I'm gonna review this and then I'm gonna end it off. Again. You need to stop getting overly aggressive. I understand you have him, like... Oh, good.
He's a little retarded.
But yeah, don't overextend. That's a good throw. Don't overextend and, like, don't overcommit so much too. I'm gonna do one more play because I was, like, way too short.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, they're tossing, never mind.
Yeah, and then Rekid obviously gets a toss because he exploits. And I just started playing indie music on the soundboard because Rekid.
Alright. You play 2 inside here. Let me see this a little bit closer. Yeah. Again, you just walked right into him, and he didn't block he didn't even block 2. He just did masking without blocking at all, with just shift on. So you literally just went right into his trap. And even if you got off of him, it was too late because you already failed by going inside blatantly. You need to be aware too. You can't just blatantly go inside. There has to be like a fine line to it.
So what am I supposed to do there? Like, if the quarterback's rolling, do I just play a little bit contain until he
Yeah,
starts to make a
yeah.
block on me?
Unless he like engages you, go for a push off. Go for a push off or contain. Don't go for that measly inside and try to feel satisfied in the end, because you're just gonna get laned.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna get laned in the
like,
you're gonna
Cloud
get
in
laned in the
fucking Final
process.
Four.
Yeah, it's fine though.
Yeah. So I keep playing like Nutty Cloud in the fucking playoffs, dude. Just trying to get an AP or something. Not gonna lie, but I'll work on that next game.
Yeah, it's fine. So it's not a bad throwaway.
So what was I gonna say? Probably I think I play. Let me see what I play in the Sweet 16 real quick.
You're in playoffs. Who you
Because
play,
we're
who you
like the
play for?
worst team in playoffs, so assumedly the number 1 seed's gonna pick us. I heard we're playing Mezzo, so I'm probably gonna like record my PO.
Yeah, I think.
Week, no, in modern. Can we review that?
Oh,
Or
you
not?
play week in modern?
If you got time.
That's not a. That's not a bad core. Modern's okay. Modern's okay. And weeks, I don't know how week. I played with week like one time. I showed him how to do a tight end thing.
Yep.
I showed him how to do like a tight end tag. That's it. Yeah, what's up?
Yep.
What'd you say?
Is my volume on?
What'd you say?
Yo, Shab, I don't know if you're not talking,
Yeah.
but I don't hear you, dude.
Hold up.
Let me see if it's me. No, it might be me.
What'd you say?
Yo, I can hear you now. My bad. Yo.
Yeah, what's
talk
up?
real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna play modern and week now. Can I like record it and show you it? Since
Yeah,
there's
that's
actually,
fine.
like, some-
That's fine. That's not a bad core. Modern's okay, and weeks. I don't know how week like is good with this new update. So that's not a bad
But
core. I think you should be fine. You should be playing fairly fine. Don't do the stuff I told you about, because they're not. Don't treat them like they're bad or anything. Like play the game smart. Play the game like you know how to play the game. I'm not gonna tell you anything else. Like furthermore, play the game. Don't. I don't even think you should inside. Don't inside at all. Push off. Learn how to push off. I'll show you how to push off after this. I'll show you how to push off, or I'll show you a push off after this. So don't do the stuff. Don't get too hungry. Don't go sack hungry. Don't go inside a lot. Don't just play safe. Play contain. React when you go it. Pay attention to your other DE, because that tells you whether or not he's gonna switch or not. Always be hyper aware of your surroundings too. So I'll tell you that right now.
I got you, man.
Okay.
Wait, do you know Shed Chris, right?
Yes.
I think Weeknote's playing O-line, and I think Shed Chris is playing one-way DE. Isn't Shed Chris decent?
Chris isn't bad, but I don't know how he plays now.
I remember he used to have like really crazy push off. Like, what does he do, like 600 FPS or something?
I guess, yeah.
How do like Jordan?
Yeah, he has like he plays on like 900 FPS. I think I don't know.
Bro, how do you do that? Like, it only goes up to 240, right?
No, you can make it to where you can make it unlimited.
Hey, Mom.
Bad play here.
I love you, Mom. Stay safe.
That's right.
I'm back in my bed.
Since this is the last play, why not? I'll just review it.
I mean, I had the lane.
Right here, you could switch here. Yeah, good.
I did. I think like a second late.
Yeah, you did a little bit too late. Like right here, it's good.
Yeah.
No, Tim reacted late. He didn't react to that in time. Tim reacted late. He could have attacked it a little bit better.
It's all good. Tim hasn't played with a good O-line also in a minute, so it's like he's probably gonna he's still like a new QB, you know? He's
Yeah,
like
I know what you mean. Good run.
Cause
let's see here. Last play. Good angle, good pursuit. Just ran into the sack again. Okay. Your QB has a tendency of trusting his judgment instead of trusting his eyes, apparently. So I don't know what's that about, but I mean, I'd love to know what's going on in his head.
Yeah, man. I'll send him this. Did you record it, right?
Yeah, I'm uploading it as soon as we're done. Sorry.
All right, man. All right. I'm gonna like talk to him about it. So it's like you should just like look down and see what's there instead of just like running backwards.
Hold on. This is.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to show the fourth quarter because it was just like belt to ass after that.
Oh, okay.
Gunna left.
That's
And
fine.
it was, like,
That's
8
fine.
people.
All right. I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna send this. Thanks for sending me this. I'll record it and I'll upload it. I'll send it through. You'll probably see the message. I'm gonna upload it and I'm gonna send it through. So you'll probably see it as like in like the time we're done. Not probably like the next 20 to 30 minutes. But yeah, good. I'll send it through. I'll upload it, and yeah, thanks for opening up and asking, because not a lot of people do that, and then they wonder why there's like no good players at all. Never open up. So yeah, all right, peace out.
All right, peace out.